Miss Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes had a chance to have a sit down with Larry Reed, and Miss Girl addressed a few things. Um, Miss Nene talked about Bravo. Of course, y'all know Nene want to return. Why would she not? I mean, I feel like a lot of businesses and things that she's had has definitely closed. She's talked about Kim, former Kim Zolciack, former Real Housewife star, and how her house is foreclosing, and she feels like Bravo and them. She ain't say who, but she said they gonna come save her. She don't believe that Kim is gonna fully lose her home. She feel like they gonna come in and save her before they come in and save Miss Nene. I don't know if they're gonna come in and save her. I feel like they're gonna leave her out to dry. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's just what I mean. That's what I think. But Nene know better than me. She talked about Miss Kandi and Miss Cynthia. I actually have a quick clip that I am going to play for you guys to check out. So without further ado, check out this quick clip of their conversation.
Nene, if she thinks she can return back to Bravo Housewives of Atlanta after the legal arbitration situation with Andy Cohen and the network is done.
First, I would say never. And I think that, with a sit down, I think anything is possible. Mm-hmm. I think anything is possible with a sit down. It's just all about, do they want to sit down and can we work through any issues? I'm open. It would be on them.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I never understood why you and Kandi didn't get along. Or I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe y'all do, but it's just on the show you don't.
No, I mean, honestly, I don't have an issue with Kandi. This is the God honest truth. Mm-hmm. I really feel she has an issue with me. Okay. And I don't want to speak too much about what I think the issue is, because I think she has an issue with me. I'm an original housewife. Yeah. I feel like that was an issue. Mm-hmm. I feel like I was noticed a lot. A lot of people, I'm not saying this. Yeah. People say it all the time. When we think of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we think of Nene. Yeah. And I think things like that didn't sit well with her. Mm-hmm.
Because she is competitive.
She's very competitive. Yeah. And I'm not competitive like that. Yeah. I don't see the purpose. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like her issue's with me. I don't have an issue with her. Yeah. I don't know if I don't know.
Now, mm-hmm. I think Cynthia is one of the prettiest women on the face of the earth.
Do you?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I do. And
have you seen her in person before?
No, I haven't. Oh, now, okay. I'm going to tell you who I thought was okay looking, but I saw in person, was like, whoa, she's even more beautiful. And that's Sheree.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. You know what?
No, I'm serious. I am so serious.
Yeah, because I don't think she picked her pictures. She don't take pictures with.
No, I don't think she's a bad looking woman at all. I don't think any of these women are bad looking women. Yeah, I don't think any of these women. Yeah, I don't think any of these girls are bad looking women.
Yeah.
And back to Cynthia again. What you saying?
Cynthia and her new husband, they have broken up. Mm-hmm. And are y'all still friends?
Friends is a stretch. Okay. Because I don't know that we would ever be in that place again. I take the word friend very seriously, so I will not be using that word. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that we have any beef. We are cordial. She did text me when my son was sick recently, and I texted her when I heard about her and Mike breakup. Also, Kim Zolciack texts me, Sheree texts me, like so many of the girls text me, Portia, Drew, with what's happened when my son got sick. Yeah. So, and when I heard this about her divorcing with Mike, I sent her a text and told her, we can go out for a drink if you'd like to go out for a drink. I'm going to be cordial, like I'm grown. Once again, like I said earlier, we can have our thing and our beef, but we don't have to hold on to it forever. We don't have to be best friends, but when in a time of need, I worked with her. I was best friends with her at one point in my life.
So y'all were real off
We were
camera.
real friends off camera.
Is she the only one that you were best friends with
off camera? In fact, I will go as far as say I really thought of her as my sister. Wow. And I don't know that the feeling was mutual.
All right, y'all just heard Miss Nene girl. Now listen, It seems like she ready to have that conversation with Bravo. She wants to be back over there on the show. I don't know if Bravo gonna ever give you that, ma'am. I mean, at first I used to be like, I never want to see Nene back on Real House so she can go. But with everything that's been happening with Nene, I feel like my heart has changed a bit, and I would not mind seeing her on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of hate that for her that she's going through so much with her son, with her businesses, with Greg. Some people may feel like it's karma based on how she's treated people over the years. I don't know. But that's just me. Like, if y'all brought her back even for a small role, she may not even take a small role, child. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all brought her back for a little bit, I wouldn't even, I wouldn't be mad at that. But Nene, when it comes to Kandi, Kandi doesn't dislike you. She dislikes the things that you do. You will never forget when you was all up on Kandi and Kandi said she was gonna blow up on your ass. And every time she gives you a chance and tries to be cool with you, you may get on your interviews and get a little fly and a little slick. And that's why Kandi can't really take you like that. And one thing about Kandi, once you really show her who you are, she really don't be up on you like that, for real, for real. Right? The only person I've seen was somebody had an event recently. I believe it was at Sheree's event, and I had saw that. Even though Kandi did the interview saying that she could never f with Carlos again, I definitely saw her like reach out and give him a hug, and he was taking pictures with Todd and stuff like that. So I was a bit like confused. Like, I mean, were you just being courteous and nice, but you still don't f with him, or what? I don't know. But I do feel like Kandi can be a person that might hold a little grudge, okay? And that's because once you show her, then she just not gonna f with you. And then you've done plenty of. You just did some stuff earlier this year. Now that I think about it, didn't you just get slick about Kandi? And Kandi did a podcast. I can't even think what the girl's name was, but she did a podcast with somebody, and she didn't like what you had to say. You begin to fly with her. Sometimes when you don't get your way and life isn't going how you want it to go, you tend to like attack other people. You know what I'm saying? Not physically, but definitely with your words. Like when you and Cynthia weren't getting along, you said that she brings nothing to the show and shouldn't even be on the show. You ain't have to say that about that lady. So that's the reason why Miss Kandi not really rocking with you like that. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Miss Cynthia, you ain't have to throw shade at the lady talking about some. Oh wow, have you seen her in person? I have. I've taken pictures with Miss Cynthia. Cynthia is very gorgeous in person, and that's just true. What you see on TV is literally exactly what you get in person. Not a cap about it. Not a cap about it. That lady is gorgeous. Period. Okay. She looks really good. So I mean, like that hate right there. And you talk about she not your friend and stuff like that. It's like, Nene, sometimes you don't give people the opportunity to be your friend. And I feel like it's based on likely what you've probably been through in life. I really do. I feel like people may have crossed you or something in life, and it just affects your trust, value or whatever with those people. And I'm learning that at your big age, and I hope to get there someday, that you never stop growing. Like you always got to evolve and grow no matter what it is, and we don't see that with you a lot. I feel like we might be seeing a little bit of that with you in this short time frame, considering the things that's happened to you over the past year. You feel what I'm saying? She really wants to have that talk with Andy, y'all. She really do. And she's saying that part of the lawsuit was dropped. So it sounds like to me the whole lawsuit was dropped. From what it sounded like to me, the only mediation is probably coming to terms with whether she'll get a coin or whether they'll allow her to come back to the show. That's what it sounds like the mediation was for, unless I misunderstood some things. Feel free to clear it up in the comments. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that Miss Nene Leaks. I hate that. Is she a Sagittarius? I think she said she was a Sagittarius, right? Girl. And y'all be up here talking about Leos. No, ma'am. Them Sagittarius, girl, very little accountability. Very little. Very little accountability, baby. Or whatever her sign is, that's what it is. See with this lady. I think she is a Sagittarius. Oh, she is. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, there's that girl. Let me move on. Girl, for the Sages in the comments, start coming for me, honey. Let me scoot over, girl. Um, Let's go ahead and scoot over. That's what's going on with Miss Nene Leak. She came out. She did a very calming interview with Larry. Very nice. Threw some shots here or there, girl. And yeah, very clear that she and Cynthia are not friends at all. I don't think Cynthia care no more. I really don't. I know she did an interview earlier this year. Because I think Nene did not like how she went about showing her support when it came to Greg's passing, right? She didn't like that. And so Cynthia was just like, listen, I'm tired of trying. Like, BLT, I just really don't care. And now I understand why Miss Cynthia was like that. Not only is she truly tired, but she also was trying to make sure that she maintain her marriage with her husband, because he could have been, stressing her out. I don't know. But she probably was like, girl, I got too much other SHI to be worried about than to be sitting up here being concerned about how I sent my flowers to you for the passing of Greg. Like, girl, we not for the deal. Like, let me move on. I got too much going on in life. Okay. So there's that.